everyone, Liam Catterson here, and we're on episode number 3 of season 2 of My Hero Academia. Get comfortable, there we go. This is In Their Own Quirky Ways, which I think is a really, really beautiful title. For some reason I think it sounds cute. I don't know if it's anyone else, but whatever. But yeah, last time out we got started with the UA Sports Festival after episode 1 presented us with the intention of visiting that, and episode 2 brought us the first glimpses of the UA Sports Festival, especially with Todoroki acing the competition thus far. Like, he is currently the person to beat, especially after he announced his intentions on beating Izuku in that little heated discussion, pun not intended. Well, that would be appropriate for, but he could still produce heat, well, not the level that Katsuki can produce, but, you know, he can defrost. Yeah, that was rubbish. We'll move on. But, speaking of Bakugo, he gave no shits when he, was faced against the competition. He didn't care that, his teammates' reputation would be going down the, like in Class 1A. He didn't care about their reputation going down the gutter. He didn't care what the other classes from 1B and everyone else, had to say. He's just in it to win it. And that's that, really. And you can't blame him. I mean, this guy wants, especially with the importance of the UA Festival, the guy is determined to be on top, and you can't blame him for being so competitive and being so selfish in the fact that he's willing to throw his teammates and anyone else, or classmates should I say, under the bus, as long as he's on top. So, yeah, but I'm really excited for this. Izuku is a bit in a pickle. He's got a form of strategy to overcome, a dozen zero hit point bots that he he took down one before, but several? Good luck with that one. I'm just really, really interested to see how everything does go down, especially Todoroki. I mean, there seems to be a bit of emphasis placed on him so far this season. I nearly called it volume. This ain't Ruby, Liam. There seems to be a bit of emphasis placed on him this season, which is really, really great, because I thought he was a great character that had a little bit of, because he wasn't really part of the big characters in terms of All Might and Izuku, and then you had your trio with Izuku, Ochako and Ide, and as well as that rivalry with Izuku and Bakugo, and it's great to see him in the spotlight this time. So I'm really excited, because I really, really was impressed with him. Like, the small amount of screen time that he got, I guess you could say, compared to the bigger characters, he just impressed me, and he's impressing me now. So awesome stuff. The full reaction will be on Patreon by this point. But with that said, let's just see how Izuku can strategize. Let's see what he has to bring to the table. Will Todoroki be impressive? I'm sure he will. Let's go. Oh, oh Lord.
Tetsu, Quirk, Steel. This makes his
Steel up. It's Nate from Legends of Tomorrow.
Devastating weapon. No way am I letting Todoroki beat me.
Go, Bakugo. Nice.
I figured you just try to blast your way through these things with your quirk. I'm impressed.
Uh-oh.
I'll hitch a ride on my shatter.
Oh, nice. Tape.
His quirk, tape. He can shoot tape-like material from his elbows, stick it to objects, or wrap things up. You should see the traps he makes.
So what, can he be like Spider-Man but Tape Man?
Last one is learn not to hesitate.
I learned a lot in such a short amount of time. Just breeze through this and no contemplate, just do it.
They've seen what the real world is like. They
Villains.
felt the fear of facing.
I'll keep this and use it as a shield if I need to. Perfect.
Exactly. Awesome stuff. Especially if you can't, rely on one for all. Yeah.
Yo, Yoroshu. Piece of cake.
Quirks. In order order to keep things fair and give us a fighting chance, we're allowed to bring whatever gadgets and costumes we want into the game, so long as
I
we
mean, I
develop
can't
them
blame them.
ourselves. So sit back and enjoy the show!
Oh no.
Those of us in the support course. This
Neat.
is a perfect obstacle to show off our ingenious ideas and creations to any companies out there who might want to recruit us!
Jesus, she's crazy.
Employers are watching!
Be able to boost up though. What if that? Yeah. The downside is that could fail.
In the world of heroes, it can be hard to get popular without a flashy quirk. Right, Eraserhead? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, his quirk's not bad, okay? Did you not see him at the USJ?
His father is the flame hero, Endeavor.
Wait, for real?
Endeavor.
That guy's second only to All Might himself. Everyone will be fighting
Neat.
to have him as a sidekick for sure.
I have no idea who Endeavor is, but neat. So it seems like a. Wait, I'm sure. Has he been on this show before? I'm sure he has.
Thanks for the idea. Touch on.
Nice. Oh shit! It's gonna be like a tidal wave, isn't it? Literally. Holy shit, Izuku! Oh my god!
Your declaration of war was to the wrong person.
Oh! He's not having it with what he said to Zuko. Oh shit! Poor Pete! Oh shit, we're gonna. Oh shit! It's gonna be like a tidal wave, isn't it? Literally. Holy shit, Izuku! Oh my god! Get shook, boys! Get shook! I'm applauding him.
For them just like I planned, but there was more force than I expected. And I
Uh-oh.
didn't think about how I was gonna land.
No, you just thought about the ignition. Oh, shh. Oh, shh.
The only way to stay ahead is to take another leap. I have to take them out of the running.
Oh!
I can show the world who I am.
Show them who you are, Izuku Midoriya. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Each of them is powered by their own drive to succeed.
True that.
Eraserhead is a terrible teacher!
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, it's not.
The first to make it back to the stadium is the first place winner!
Izuku! Yes! Oh!
Hey, it's that kid. Oh yeah, he fought the sludge monster.
They're just casual like, huh, it's him.
It's that brat again.
Oh. No, you should ban him from watching this.
At your core, you want to help others. That's why I chose you, young Midoriya. But in all honesty, I also thought your selflessness could be your weakness.
Oh.
Turns out I was worried over nothing. You are a fighter. Still, maybe cool it with the waterworks.
He's an unemotional
I think it's obvious
dude.
that
Oh.
boy, not again.
Yeah, I was gonna think it's episode 7 all over again.
Let's hear some applause for all our competitors!
I can't believe you got first place at Cavalry!
It was nothing.
Oh. She's like
I had
curses,
some big
but
plan. I tried a few things that worked out better than I could have hoped for. Any of those gambles could have gone wrong.
we could have. But sometimes that works. Like that in the hero world.
My reach.
Yay! 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 Oh. Oh Jesus, he's creepy. Day 6. Awesome. Oh, Chaco is just low down there. I thought she would have done better, to be fair. Damn. Oh, these people just, like, at the bottom. Hey, even an invisible person. Oh my god, Yuka.
Each player has been assigned a point value based on the results from the obstacle course.
I get it, a point-based system like the entrance exams. That seems pretty simple.
So that means each team will have a different point value based on which students are on it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should shut up and let me explain things to you! Now, the value assigned to the first place contestant is 10 million!
Whoa!
That's right.
Oh!
Survival of the fittest with a chance for those at the bottom to overthrow the top!
Izuku has a target on his back. Oh. So yeah, 0.12, well, it's not really 0.1, but you get the idea. The first one goes to Izuku, although the next round's gonna be absolute, like everyone's just looking at him like he is dinner. He's a dog's dinner, literally, at this point. He is not in the comfort zone at this point, because he's top right, he's gonna be like, you know, the one with the target on, the biggest target on his back. I mean, considering he's in first place. But it's, I mean, even if first, you know, is done, like, you still got, Todoroki and Bakugo, so they can't rest, but I'm sure they'll be eyeing up, Izuku, more viciously than, you know, anyone else, because considering they are a bit behind, especially Bakugo, because he can't afford to lose to Izuku again. And I was just thinking, wait, like, he's gonna, you know, have flashbacks to episode 7 when he, you know, Bakugo, was defeated by Izuku. And I'm glad that they touched up on that, because that was that was really, really great stuff to see. Yeah, that episode was really, really solid. Gotta say, I love Izuku's plan on how to get a jump ahead on Todoroki and Bakugo, like with him stockpiling on the mines. For some reason, when he first initially did it, I thought he used like his finger or something like that to, you know, use one for all, to give him that extra propulsion, like, and, you know, give him a heads up against Bakugo and Todoroki. But you know what? His plan, scooping up the mines and that worked well. It wasn't really a plan, like he said. It was just a bit of chance. But this is the thing, though. I mean, even in the hero world, and, you know, you make decisions, they're not necessarily, sometimes they're not necessarily choices. They're just, you know, decisions on the spot. Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta make a decision on the spot. It's not your plan. And, you know, sometimes that happens, especially when, you know, the villains make, you know, something even worse. You gotta, come on, you have to make a quick idea. It could work, it could not work. But it's something, and that's the case with Izuku. It's something, and it worked off really, really well. It could have failed spectacularly, but, you know, he used his creativity. That's the thing. You gotta use your creativity in, a battle, or anything like this, like this festival. And that's what Izuku did. He used, you know, his head, and that was really, really great stuff to see. Like him just formulating this beautiful plan, whereas everyone else was being a bit cautious. Nobody else, they couldn't have anything else to stockpile on, like to barricade themselves, I guess. Otherwise they'd get, you know, really, really messed up, considering, you know, one explosion is bad. Step on a dozen, bye-bye, Felicia. Probably. I mean, they've safeguarded it, so, you know, nobody gets killed or whatever, but, you know, someone's gotta, screw themselves up if they weren't protected, I guess. But yeah, like I said, Izuku might not have been a plan, but it was something. It could have gone wrong, but sometimes that's, you know, the risk you take as a hero as well at the end of the day. Sometimes you make decisions that could go wrong. And here we are. So, Izuku, did a really, really decent job. Especially, you know, that, triple threat that we did, it wasn't really much of a triple threat, but Izuku did get the upper hand on Bakugo and Todoroki by, you know, putting a stop in their progress, which was really, really superb stuff to see. And yeah, it was just really, really good. Todoroki, is like, he's got his eye on Izuku now that, he basically did what, the opposite to what Todoroki promised. Like, Todoroki, made his intentions clear. He beat Izuku. And it's not looking good so far because Izuku's won the first round. So, well, but you know what? You might have lost a battle. You didn't lose the war yet. So, yeah. Someone's probably going to be thinking that right now, so hopefully they will. Yeah, like I said, it was just really, really good. I'm sure we've heard Endeavor before, or we've seen glimpses on him. I am positive we have, because, that name does ring a familiarity on this show, and if not, then I have no idea, but I'm positive, I'm 100% positive that, this isn't the first time Endeavor's been mentioned, and, he's the papa to Shoto, so, yeah. I really, really, enjoyed, Izuku. Well, I enjoy Izuku all the time. Well, before we move on to Aizawa, Izuku, that emotional moment, I just really loved his mother just, absolutely, yeah, she's an adorable person all the time. I'm just thinking, All Might, being so impressed with him, especially when, he did that trick with the mines. I just loved it. Just get it in there. It was really, really great stuff. But Izuku, the world has eyes on him right now, but there is a few skeptical people, like the people in the business world. They're like, well, he hasn't really explained what his power could be. That could work still. Like, the secrecy behind your quirk could be so unique for people on the outside. Like, ooh, he's so mysterious and all of that. But marketing-wise, not good according to the business people. I just love, the description. Oh, they've got no use for them, so they, work on marketing and all of that shit. So, yeah, it's all good. I really loved the utilization of Class 1B as well, because they are not heroes, compared to, Class 1A, so they've got to, use stuff that is the equivalent to, what the heroes are able to do. It might not be fair, but remember what Aizawa said. Oh, you think natural disasters are fair and all of that? So, yeah. If it's legal, it works. So, yeah. Hey, some of the quirks, actually, from the heroes, they've all got their own uniqueness, I guess, but, I like to imagine some are more effective than others. So, yeah, there will be some that, stand out in certain rounds compared to others, but overall basis, I do like to imagine that some quirks are, better than others. So, yeah. Speaking of quirks, I meant to get onto Aizawa, but, I keep finding points and it's like, So, yeah. Speaking of quirks, though, I'm wondering, why, Ochako didn't, just float over the canyons. I thought this would have been a breeze for her, if anything, canyons with gaps, piece of cake. I'll just, float. I'm not sure if, cause I know, if she's fatigued, then, she could still use it, but she'll be puking a lot, won't she? So, yeah. I don't know if it's that, because that was a hectic first, round of the first round. That was a hectic first act of the first round, I'd like to say, but, yeah, I was just thinking, why couldn't Ochako, just hover over them? It should have been a breeze, if anything. It's, you could say the same for, the minefield, really, but, so I'm guessing she was a bit tired, Whereas others, like even E-Day, you know, I think he even tried to outrun the explosions, but the explosions outran him. So yeah. Aizawa was really, really sweet as well. What I just love is him and, you know, the DJ guy. Like, he is so spontaneous and, you know, he's just so hype. And then there's Aizawa who's like, dude, really? But what I really love about Aizawa is, you know, whereas, he is more the analytic one, whereas he's just like hype and like, oh, this is happening, whereas Aizawa is more analytical and he, you know, is, well, not just the fact that he is the tutor to, you know, his class, but he's able to study, you know, like he even said in this, episode, like, well, they're not hesitating. They know, you know, they have seen what villains are like in the real world, and they know that there's no time for hesitation, and they've developed. And I really, really love that. Like, on 2 occasions, he really, really, you know, gave some really, really wonderful insight into, his students overall, because, you know, they have grown. And it's really, really great to see. And, it was just a really, really great insight for, like, both occasions from Aizawa. So, I really, really loved, you know, his contribution rather than just being the guy who's just annoyed, at the overhype, colourful, commentator. He might not be as, you know, spontaneous, but he brings some great insight and that showed in this episode. So I really, really loved it. Apart from that, though, I don't think there was anything else. I mean, it got really, really hectic, of course, during the entire event. I think it was Momo who, you know, was impressive as well earlier, with the cannon, I think it was. It was just really, really great to see everyone being able to, you know, in their own quirky ways, well, like, utilize their own talents in this event, like Izuku. Like, he couldn't, afford to use One for All. So he decided, you know what, next best thing, I'm going to, get a piece of, the armor, treat it as a shield, and it paid off really, really well later. So yeah. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. This was really, really hectic, and I'm so proud of Izuku, but I'm also worried for him, because he's got a big target on his back. So that's great. But yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time. Wonderful episode. Yeah, I can't wait to see how things go in the future. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.